Hello class 5. Today in this video I will be starting with a new chapter from geography. So as you see that the name of the chapter is Wet Wealth and the page number is 18. So please, if you have the book, take it out and turn to page number 18. We will be starting a new chapter. Now students, the name of the chapter is Wet Wealth. And what is the meaning of wet? What word is very near to wet? Wet means it's having the water. Okay, without water, nothing can get wet. So obviously, wet means here we can say that it's similar to water. It has the meaning of water. And wealth means our treasure. Okay, wealth means our treasure. So water is like our treasure and it is very precious, and that is why the name of the chapter is here Wet Wealth. Wet, that means it symbolizes water, and wealth means it's very precious. Okay, and water is an extremely precious resource. Water is very important thing to us. Why? Because in daily life, in everyday life, we are using water. Without water, we cannot live. Okay, so it is just like a treasure to us. That is why water is precious to us. Clear? Now, we are going to discuss about sources of water. So, that means what is the meaning of sources of water? Sources of water means from where do we get the water? So, at the first, we get the water from is generally I am talking about that sources of water means in our own country, India. We get water from 4 ways. We get water in our country from 4 ways. What are the ways? What are the sources? Number 1, that is the monsoon rain. The monsoon rain. Clear? Number 2, that is the rivers of the country. The rivers of the country. Okay. Number 3, lakes and ponds. Lakes and ponds. And number 4, that is water that is underground or that means groundwater. Underground water. So, in these 4 ways we get the water in our country. Number 1, the monsoon rain. Monsoon, that means generally this time, that means in June to September we get the monsoon season, and with this help of this monsoon season we get plenty of water. Okay, so monsoon rain is the first source of water in India. Number 2, the rivers. The rivers means, that means the rivers, you know that India is having lots and lots of rivers throughout the country, and we get the water from the rivers also. Number 3, lakes and ponds. India is also having numerous lakes and so many ponds. And underground water. Underground water means, that means groundwater, the water which we get from the ground. So in these 4 ways, that means 4 ways we get the water in our country. So these are the sources of water. So now we are going to discuss about the first, that is the monsoon rain. Okay. So it is the most important source of water in our country. How do we get this lots of water in our country? That is through the monsoon rain. It comes generally from the month of June to September. Okay. So it is at the first we can say it is the most important source of water. Okay. Number 2, that is most of India has a summer monsoon, but some parts of southern India have a winter monsoon. So generally most of the India, basically northern part, we have summer monsoon. Okay, we have summer monsoon and plus in southern part, in southern India, we see that they also get monsoon in winter. That means winter monsoon. Clear? Now, farmers who grow a lot of the food we eat depend on good rainfall for their crops to grow well. So, why this monsoon is very, very important? It's very important because farmers who grow a lot of crops for ourselves, okay, and this crops will grow well if these crops will get lots of water. So lots of water means here obviously that means the monsoon rain. Through the monsoon rain farmers get a lot of water. The monsoon maybe not the same, that means maybe not the same year, same every year. That means suppose like this year monsoon maybe in a monsoon happens in a good way, in a good amount, farmers get lots of rainfall, but maybe the previous year it was not like in this year, okay. Maybe the previous year farmers get a very poor amount of water through the rainfall, through the monsoon rain. So the monsoon may not be the same every year. Some years there is a good monsoon, okay, and with the usual amount of rain. In other years, maybe there is a poor monsoon. So if the farmer gets the poor monsoon, so obviously the farmers will be in a problem, okay, and that time farmers will what to say, that they cannot grow crops in proper demand or something like that, okay. So that is why poor monsoon, if India will face poor monsoon, so definitely it will that means it will be affected, okay. That means farmers will be affected and obviously the whole country. Clear?